otherwise known as the toilets. I don't know if any of you lot can remember, but I can remember being there on the day, the official day, that the double toilet of the ladies was opened.
Yes, I was.
Do you remember? We actually had a ribbon cut ceremony to open the double toilet. You lots don't know what I'm on about, but you could sit in that toilet and have a piss on the shit with your mates and talk. Oh, you could. Right? Okay, so let's just stand at the bottom.
Of course,
of
I've
those
got to get
steps.
myself ready.
And more than anything else, Les Brown used to time the acts going on and off the stage. And woe betide if you did 39 minutes instead of 40. He'd be standing there, tapping his watch and looking at you like, but he was well known. Do you know the thing that got to me? Right. They were mum and dad to the staff. They were mum and dad to the staff. Even to the point where they would make sure that they had a driver that would pick up the late shift and drive them home and make sure they all got home safe. Always did. Always did. Right? Trisha introduced the famous roasties.
Yes!
Never been a pub known for doing it. She also introduced the fish bowls.
Yes!
And can I tell you, the bar staff hated having to make them. The fish bowl used to hold about 15 pints of any shite that they were trying to get rid of, with about 20 long straws in it. Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, just listen to me. Shh. Trisha and Les ran the best entertainment bar in Liverpool, bar none. Bar none.
Yes, they did.
Many people have tried to emulate it, but have never managed. There's never been a pub like Cooper's. Right? It actually closed 18 years ago after they'd done, I love you.
I was there.
It closed after they were there 12 years. 18 years ago, the council made a compulsory purchase order. And if you remember and you were a regular, you got the press, they got the radio, they got Jane Kennedy, the MP at the time, they got everyone involved in trying to keep that place open, because that man and that lady didn't want 22 members of staff to be made redundant when there was no reason for it. You know yourself, you drive past and it is still a bit of waste ground with a stainless steel and concrete staircase that goes to nowhere. It's a complete and utter waste. So, all I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, look around. While you're all here now, look around at who's in here. And there's an awful lot of people who haven't turned up through holidays, through illness or whatever. There's also, can I add, a hell of a lot of people who unfortunately, as we all know, are no longer with us. And I'm not going to go through the list because it's too long. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, we all became lifelong friends, past and present. So all I'm going to say, the reason we are all here today isn't to get pissed on these prices.
Yes, yes.
Doesn't matter where you sat. If you got your own ale in your handbag, get it out now!
Yes! It's
We
right.
don't care. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to say before we introduce our next act, would you please, please, please get hold of your drink. Every single person in the room, get hold of your drink. Every single person in this room, would you please stand up? Would you all please raise your glass and say a massive thank you to the staff, to everyone else, but most of all, the reason we're here. Stop it, you. Me at now. Don't cry, we're here for you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Pat and for Les Brown. We love you. love you. So, before we bring our next act on, would you please welcome their daughter
Fabulous.
to the stage? Suzanne, my darling. I think this bitch, she's skinny, she's got legs up to her. Come on, girl, put my ears over. Ladies and gentlemen. Can you get up and can you make it to the front because we need you to? Let's. Are you alright there, Dave? Are you sure? No, it's okay. Come on.
Yes, he'll do
If
it.
you're alright, stay there. No, stay there if you don't. Oh no, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, Kathy, Dave, can you just... Yeah, I've got a chair here, come on. Go on, come on. There he is.
Well done, Les. Well done.
And can I also say, we are very, very lucky and very honoured to have this man with us.
Well done.
We all know what he went through during COVID. We all know he's come back. Are you alright? You're going to stand behind it? You can stand right down. Come on. Suzanne, my darling. There you go. Go on, sit down, baby.
Well done.
There you go, sweetness.
What a man.
Yeah.
Les
I'm not quite sure
Brown.
how I'm supposed to follow
Les Brown and
Jackie or
Chin.
Kylie Minogue stump bum, as she used to like to be called in Cooper's. Those that don't know me, I'm obviously Les and Trish's daughter, and Mum wants to say a few words today, but as obviously you know, she's going to get a little bit emotional, and obviously my dad is not quite what he was, so they've asked me to say a few words on their behalf. Don't worry, I'm going to try and keep it very short and sweet. You've got a great afternoon of entertainment, so I'll get on with it. But a lot of people don't know where Cooper's came from. Took her redundancy from the British Gas, and a lot of her old friends from the gas are still here today. She took a chance on a quiet pub in the city centre. She bought the lease, and only everybody remembers the busy Sundays, but many of you don't know how she started off. The pub used to close at 5 and 6 o'clock. It wasn't open on a weekend. There was just 2 staff occasionally, Mum and Mandy were just the ones who'd have it opened up. But Mum tried lots of inventive ways to try and make some money. That who remembers the line dancing that she used to have? There was a Star Trek convention every month, and even though it sounds fun, they didn't drink and didn't spend any money in the bar, so it wasn't going to last very long. But that all changed with my idea of bringing live entertainment to Liverpool. And it wouldn't be the bar it was without amazing acts, entertainment and singers. And I'll be here till 8 o'clock tonight if I mention everybody. So I'm only going to mention the resident band of Cy Tucker. We owe a lot to... We owe a lot to Arthur and Gary and of course Tucker, who's a lovely man and a very close family friend, and Liverpool and the music scene isn't the same without him here. No one thought it would work, a bar at that end of town, on a Sunday especially. It went from having 20 people to 30 people to 40 people, and week by week it grew. Cooper's was unique, and every Sunday was like Christmas Eve. There was never any trouble, and everyone always had a smile on their face. People came from far and wide, because I think it was cheaper to get drunk in Liverpool than it was in Ireland, so the Dublin boat was full every single weekend bringing people over. And Cooper's on a Sunday became a religion. It was almost like going to church, except that you got free roast potatoes like your mother makes. Lots of people help my mum and dad. There's too many to mention, but they know who they are. My mum and dad are very, very thankful for their advice, their guidance, their loyalty and support over all those years. I also can't do a speech on behalf of my mum and dad without mentioning the fabulous staff on the staff table over here. It started off with just a handful, with 1 or 2 people. I was working there as a slave driver since the age of 13 years of age, buttering bread, pushing trolleys, tanning out. We were just big enough to get over the bar, I think, when we started off. But the staff were loyal. Stayed till the end, to the very last day, and you became like a family to my mum and dad, and my mum and dad appreciate every single one of you and everything that you did for them. I don't know any other place where a job requirement came with the need to dress up either as the Blues Brothers, or the YMCA, but it was fun, right? We had a good laugh. I think remembers the blue van that used to drop people off every Friday and Saturday night, and the little flat at the back that the acts and all the entertainers used to get dressed up in at the back. If you fast forward a few years, obviously Liverpool won the capital culture and the developers wanted the building back. It was out of my mum and dad's hands, and as sad as it was, it's come to an end. But the memories live on, and that's why we find ourselves here today. I want to take the opportunity to thank Tony for making this reunion happen. And this part, my mum and dad asked me to say some of these things, but this part wasn't on her notes. But I can't talk about Coopers without talking about my mum and dad and about what they achieved. They were pioneers in bringing entertainment to that part of Liverpool, and no matter to whom we speak to now, even to this day, people remember Cooper's Emporium. It went on to become one of the best, if not the best, places for live music. Mum, your legacy will live on in people's hearts forever, and I'm so proud of you.
Yes!
And most importantly, Cooper's wouldn't be what it was without all of you here today. It's lovely to see so many people here supporting, and the amount of people and how quickly the tickets flew out. It just goes to show how the memories of Cooper's are living on. So let's raise a glass. I wish it was a fishbowl. Coopers, and a great afternoon.
Yes! Let's bring it on! What a night! What a night!
Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you very much. Thank you for those that gave order. For those that didn't, you've missed a great speech. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to help Les back to his seat. We're going to get sitting back down, and then we are going to introduce the legend that was part of the music scene right the way through. Would you please welcome on stage